How do I get rid of the funny screen? Yeah, but it's now got a funny screen on it. Yeah. Preferences? Virtual background. None. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. But recording. Brilliant. Nice to see you all again this morning. Thank you all for your donations. That's really, really awesome. And we will do a bit of the hot yoga sequence, so the Hatha flow. So let's begin. I think I've muted you all, and if you haven't muted, or if you can see that your camera is not muted, just mute yourself. Cool, awesome, let's start. So let's all start by lying down on your back. And just take up as much space as you feel comfortable. Allow your whole physical body just for this moment to feel heavy. And let's start by taking a few deeper breaths. So big deep breaths in here through your nose. And that nice exhale out. Again, inhale deeply. And exhale slowly. Just take one more big deep breath in. And then really nice exhale out. Just really feel yourself land in your space, on your mat, and in your body. Also notice how you feel this morning. Notice what the sensations are like in your body this morning. And slowly, on your next inhale, let's draw the knees into your chest. So here, hold on to your knees, hold on to your shins, and begin to just gently roll out to your lower back. So we're warming up the base of your spine, we're warming up your lower back, just gently rocking side to side. Really notice how the lower back here feels today. And then here, separate your knees, draw your knees here closer towards your armpits, and start to circle your ankles here. So you're rolling ankles here in one direction. Move your toes here. Roll them in the other direction too, still moving your toes. And then we'll come into happy baby. So catch the soles here of your feet, stack your ankles here over your knees, and just gently draw your knees past your rib cage towards the floor and promote the length here of your spine. Lightly press the back of your head against the mat, lightly draw your chin here towards your chest. You're really anchoring down your whole spine. Keep your feet flexed so the soles of your feet are facing the ceiling. You can also, if it's difficult to catch your feet, you can always catch the calves, or maybe even hold onto the backs of your knees. Just try and keep your legs in a 90-degree angle. Now on your next inhale, just gently press your right foot into your right hand. Lengthen your right leg here as much as you can, without letting go of your foot. So if your leg doesn't completely lengthen, then that doesn't really matter. Then bend your right knee. And then lengthen out your left leg here. Press your left foot here into your hand, lengthen your left leg here as much as you can without letting go of your foot. And then bend your left knee. Now lengthen out both legs, both at the same time. See if you can take your legs really nice and wide. Try not to lift your bum here too much. You don't have to keep holding onto your feet. You can also just catch the backs of your calves. Try to take your legs as wide as possible and just try not to lift your bum here too much. And then bend both knees. And draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little bit of a tight squeeze. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then stretch your legs here straight up and overhead, and your hands can rest wherever they are comfortable. And just begin to point flex your feet here. Point flex the toes, point flex your feet. Really try to feel this in your calves, so you're stretching into the calves and you're stretching the skin across the tops of your feet. And then circle your ankles here in one direction. And then circle them in the opposite direction. And then lower your left leg, let it come all the way down to the mat. Draw your right knee here in towards your chest. Take a big deep breath in. And then exhale, take your right knee across the body over to the left. Take your right arm here out to the side. Keep your right shoulder really close to the mat. And see if you can flush the breath here into the right side of your rib cage, into the right side of your body. And then slowly bring your knee back up again. And switch sides. So stretch your right leg down the mat. Hold on to your left knee. Again, inhale. And then exhale. Take your left knee across the body over to the other side. Take your left arm out to the side. Keep your left shoulder close to the mat. And again, this time flush the breath here into the left side of your rib cage, into the left side of your body. And then slowly bring your knee back up again. Here, draw both knees into your chest. And then inhale. And exhale, gently roll up. Come to sit now. Come sit cross-legged. So place your right foot here in front of your left. Just really lift out of your lower back. Lengthen your spine here. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly start to fold forward. So walk your hands here forward. See if you can really stretch and lengthen your spine. Press your sit bone to get back and down. And then eventually you begin to drop your head. You should feel this in your hips. And allow your sit bones to feel heavy. Be mindful of your knees here. Take one more breath here. And slowly start to walk your hands here over to the left. Take your forehead to your left knee and maybe place your right hand on top of your left hand. And breathe here into the right side of your rib cage, right side of your body. And then slowly walk your hands here through the center, over to the other side. Take your forehead to your right knee. Allow your left sit bone here to feel heavy and breathe here into the left side of your rib cage, left side of your body. And then slowly walk your hands here back into the center. Lift yourself back up. Come to sit. Reverse the hands here behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Puff your chest up. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then slowly switch your feet here around. So left foot in front of your right. You're going to lengthen, inhale. Then exhale, slowly start to fold forward. So walk your hands here forward. Stretch and lengthen your spine. Drop your head here. Actively try to press your sit bones back and down. And so you can really soften into both hips. Let you tone your belly here. Breathe into your back, breathe into your hips. And slowly walk your hands here to the right. Take your forehead to your right knee. Allow your left sit bone here to feel heavy. And again, breathe into the left side of your rib cage. And then slowly walk your hands through the center, over to the other side, so over towards your left. Take your right hand maybe on top of your left hand, and this time allow your right sit bone to feel heavy. And slowly walk your hands back into the center. Lift yourself up, come to sit. Again, reverse the hands here behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Really try to puff your chest up. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And slowly come back to center. Let's come onto all fours. And then tuck your toes, lift the sit bones, lift your tailbone, and come into downward facing dog. And here, just gently start to paddle out all feet. So you're walking the legs out on the spot. Bending the knees, perhaps gently sway the hips side to side. Allow your head and neck here to feel heavy. Really press the floor away with your hands. Create space here through all sides of your body. Really try to move how it makes you feel really good. Drop your head, drop your neck. And then slowly walk your feet here towards your hands. Come into a forward fold here at the top of your mat. Look at your feet here. Keep your feet at least hip distance apart, if not slightly wider. And soften your knees here. So try not to worry about having completely straight legs. Allow your head and neck to feel heavy. Catch opposite elbows. Come into that ragdoll and just gently sway your upper body side to side. Allowing the whole upper body here to feel really heavy. And drop your hands. Now root down here through your feet, press the floor away, bring yourself here all the way up to stand. Reach your arms here all the way up. Exhale, draw it back into your heart, and then release your hands. So look down at your feet now, and keep your feet hip distance apart, really stacking your hips, knees, and then your ankles. Keeping your feet here parallel to each other. Think about the bony bits of your hips and your rib bones and draw those towards each other. And then lift your chest. Try to lengthen your collarbone. Slide the shoulder blades onto your back and just softly turn the palms of your hands open and slightly up towards the ceiling. And really allow yourself here to feel grounded through your feet. And we'll do our pranayama, our breathing exercise. So inhale deeply, really lift your arms here all the way up. Take a big deep breath in, and then exhale out through your nose, pushing all the air out. Again, inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Try to inhale with sound. And then exhale with sound. Inhale through your nose. And then exhale through your nose. So keep going. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Let's just do 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Extra big deep breath in. Really try to fill the lungs all the way to the top, and then exhale out through your nose. Come back to Tadasana, come back to neutral. Drop the shoulders, take a natural breath, and really notice the grounding of your feet here. Relax your shoulders here slightly. And then inhale, arms up. And then with your left hand, catch your right wrist here. Lengthen through your belly, lift your chest, inhale, exhale, take yourself here over to the left. Now lengthen out the right side body, really knit the front of your belly here towards each other. Lift your chest, draw the shoulder blades down your back, and just very gently keep sending your hips here to the right. Now distribute the weight between your feet nice and evenly, and try to keep lifting your lower belly. Then inhale, come up. And switch sides, so right hand on your left wrist, again lengthen, inhale, then exhale, take it over to the other side, lengthen out the left side body. Now press the edges of your feet down, draw hip points, rib points here towards each other. Lift your chest, keep drawing the shoulder blades down your back, and see if with every exhale, you might come slightly deeper into this half moon shape, into this crescent shape. And inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, release the hands back to Tadasana, back to neutral. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, slowly fold. And then hook the big toes here with your middle and index finger. Press the big toes here onto your fingers. Press the heels into the mat. And slowly start to feed your belly and your chest here closer to your legs. Hollow out your belly. Really try to feed your belly and your chest closer to your legs. Press the big toes onto your fingers, heels into the mat, and really try to draw your kneecaps up. Drop your head, drop your neck. Supercharge your legs here. Create space through the backside of your body by engaging the whole front side of your body. Then release your toes and press the floor away and slowly bring yourself again all the way up to stand. Reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, draw it back into your heart and then release your hands. Now take your hands here into your lower back and really support your lower back here. Begin to feed your hips here forwards. Lift your chest here up. Squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades towards each other. Maybe begin to drop your head and neck all the way back, but only if that feels good on your neck and your throat. Now really focus on lifting your chest, feeding the hips here forwards. Draw hip points, rib points towards each other. Try to keep looking down the line of your nose. So your drishti, your gaze point is down the tip of your nose. Then inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, release the hands, back to neutral, back to mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Now look at your feet here. Just make sure that the insides of your feet are parallel with each other and your feet are still hip distance apart. And begin to bend your knees, bring your thighs hip parallel to the floor, reach your arms here forwards and up. So try and sit back slightly. You have the option to reach up, but also just to reach forwards. Now draw your pubic bone up towards your belly button and see if you can try to point your tailbone to the floor. So your belly is really fully engaged. Then exhale, slowly fold. We're going to come back to this chair pose, back to Utkatasana. Then bend your knees, bring your thighs here parallel to the floor, reach your arms here forwards, maybe reach them all the way up, and really lift your lower belly, take your bum back slightly, press the edges of your feet down, keep a nice long spine, and keep reminding yourself here to breathe, pressing the edges of your feet down, then exhale, slowly fold. So now we're going to come to twisted chair. For twisted chair, bring your feet here together. So get the big toe mounds here to touch. Then inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Bring your thighs parallel to the floor. Place your hands in prayer in front of your chest and take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Now draw your right elbow here up towards the ceiling. Press the edges of your feet down. Really try to firmly draw your belly away from your legs. Drop your hips, drop your bum here. Then inhale, come up through center. Exhale, take it over to the other side. So right elbow against the outside of your left knee. Again, press the heels of your hands here together. Really try to firmly draw your belly away from your legs. Square your hips, square your knees here with the top of your mat. And really try to feel like you can open and expand your chest. Then inhale, come up through center. Exhale, slowly fold. Now root down here through your feet, press the floor away, bring yourself here all the way up to stand. Exhale, draw it back into your heart, and then release your hands. So again, drop the shoulders, take a natural breath, notice the ground of your feet. So we'll step out into our warrior two. So here, step your right foot to the front of your mat and your left foot here to the back of your mat. Look at your feet here. Line up your right heel with the arch of your back foot. Bring your arms here shoulder height. And then exhale, Bend your right knee 90 degrees. So really coming into that nice 90-degree angle with your right leg. Feel that your upper body is centered between your feet, and you look over your right hand here towards the front. Draw hip points and rib points towards each other. So upper body centered between your feet. Feel like you're hugging every bone, every muscle here towards the center line. At the same time, you feel like you should be expanding out from that same center line. Press the edges of your feet down. Now move forward. And then land your right elbow just above the left knee and just reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. See if you can draw your right shoulder blade down your back and your right shoulder away from your right ear. Reach into the left fingertips. Grow extra space between your shoulder blades. And then the option here is to extend your right arm and just to press the arm against the leg and leg back against the arm. Try not to drop the right side of your body too low. Create extra space here between your shoulder blades. And inhale, come up, and lengthen out your right leg. Turn the right toes in, get the big toes here to point towards each other. So when you look at your feet, big toes can point in, the heels are slightly turned out, arms are shoulder height here. Inhale, lift your lower belly, exhale, slowly fold. And just let your hands here land on the floor. Walk your fingers here forwards, lift and just come halfway up. And exhale, fold. And you can start to walk your hands back. You could reverse the fingers. You could very gently pull on the floor to really open up your upper back and your shoulders. Drop your head, drop your neck. Hollow out your belly. You can really feel like you can supercharge your legs. Sending the crown of your head here towards the floor. And then slowly walk your hands here forwards. Lift your chest, come halfway up. Hands on your hips, engage your belly and your legs. Press the floor away and bring yourself back up to stand. So do our second side. So turn your left foot to point towards the back of the room or the back of your mat. Take your arms here shoulder height. And then slowly bend your left knee 90 degrees. So get your left kneecap now to point to your second or third toe. You should be able to look past the inside of your left knee. Try not to drop your back arm. Keep your back arm shoulder height. Again, draw hip points, rib points towards each other. See if you can bend your left knee just maybe that little bit more. Press the edges of your feet down. And then move forward. Land your left elbow and just reach your right arm all the way up. You can look up at your right hand. Try again to keep the left side of your torso really nice and long. And again, you have the option of extending your left arm, pressing the elbow against the knee and the knee back against your elbow. Really root down through your feet. If you're going to extend that left arm, you need a little bit more core engagement. And then inhale, slowly come up. And extend your left leg, and then draw the left toes in. And get the big toes to point towards each other. Heels are slightly turned out, arms are shoulder height here. Inhale, and then exhale, fold. This time land your hands on the calves or ankles. You might be able to slide your fingers underneath the outer edges of your feet. Drop your head, drop your neck. Again, supercharge your legs. Really try to hollow out your belly. Gently shake your head and neck here, side to side. Keep breathing. And then slowly release your feet. Walk your hands here forwards, lift your chest, come halfway up. Hands on your hips, engage your belly and your legs. Press the floor away and bring yourself up to stand. Now heel toe your feet closer together. And you can step towards the front of your mat. Come back to Tadasana again, neutral. Drop the shoulders, take a natural breath. And really notice the grounding of your feet. So coming into tree pose, put all the weight here into your left foot. Bring your right foot up. Place your right foot on the inside of your left leg. Your big toe can still be touching the mat. All I want you not to do is to place your foot against your knee. So place the foot wherever against the inside of your left leg, just not against the knee. And then inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. And draw the shoulder blades down, spin the pinkies towards each other. Press your foot against your leg back against your foot. And see if you can again try to stand as tall as possible. And slowly release your right foot, drop your right foot down and come back to Tadasana, back to neutral. Now put all the weight here into your right foot. Bring your left foot up, turn the heel and place your left foot against the inside of your right leg. Again, above or below your knee. You can start with the hands here in prayer in front of your chest. Press your foot against your leg and your leg back against your foot. And then inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. And draw the shoulders down, spin the pinkies towards each other. Draw hip points, rib points here towards each other. Really try to ground your standing foot. Try not to grip the mat here with your toes. And slowly come out. Release your left foot. Drop your left foot down and come back to Tadasana, back to neutral. So now coming into our leg raises. So draw your right knee here in towards your chest. Catch your knee here. Give it a really tight squeeze in towards your chest. And then place the hands here on your hips. Begin to flex your right foot, round your standing foot, then slowly start to kick out through the right heel and try to raise your right leg here as high as possible. Lift your lower belly, squeeze your left buttock. And bend your right knee, lower your right foot down and come back to Tadasana, back to neutral. And then draw your left knee in towards your chest, catch your knee here, give it that tight squeeze in towards your chest. And then place your hands here on your hips, begin to flex your left foot, and slowly start to kick out through the left heel and try to raise your left leg as high as possible. And squeeze your right buttock, lift your lower belly, try not to lean back. And bend your left knee, lower your left foot down, and back to Tadasana, back to neutral. And drop the shoulders, take a natural breath, notice the ground of your feet. So we're going to come into our eagle sequence. So here, bend your left knee, take your right leg, wrap it up and over. Your foot can come around your calf or place your right big toe next to your standing foot. And then take your right arm here underneath your left, wrap your arms here around each other, place the palms together. Inhale, draw length through your spine. Exhale, squeeze your legs here together and just lower your seat, lower your bum. Now press your back leg against your front leg and your front leg here against your back leg. You'll see if you can open the space between your shoulder blades by bringing your elbows up shoulder height. You're going to squeeze your legs here together. Try to stop your right hip from moving forward. See if you can correct it by bringing your left hip forward. And then we'll come into nesting eagle. So drop your forearms, drop your torso here, draw your elbows away from your knees and still squeeze your legs here together. Try to keep hollowing out your belly. Now we're going to slowly transition to warrior three. Taking your right leg off your left, begin to kick your right leg back. The option here is for your arms to reach forward, maybe to cactus your arms, or to reach back, or if it's too much, you can always have the hands in prayer in front of your chest. Now try to bring your whole body, your upper body and your right leg parallel, so you create this T shape. What's going to help you stabilize the most is by connecting to your belly. But if you need to bend your standing knees slightly, bend your standing knee here. And then slowly bring your right leg back in. Back to Tadasana. Back to neutral, and drop the shoulders, take a natural breath, perhaps notice your heart rate. And here, coming into our second side. So bend your right knee here, and then take your left leg, wrap it up and over. Your foot can come all the way around your calf, or place your left big toe this time next to your standing foot. And then take your left arm underneath your right, wrap your arms around each other, come into eagle by dropping your hips. And try to raise your elbows up shoulder height. Focus on your breath, stay connected to your belly. Find your drifting here, so your drifting is your gaze point. And see if you can focus on that point and really breathe towards that point. Try to keep your hips here square. Stay connected to your belly. And then we'll slowly come into nesting eagle. So drop your forearms, drop your torso. Here, draw your elbows away from your knees and still squeeze your legs here together. Stay connected to your belly, so draw your belly in and up. Press your back leg against your front leg, and your front leg here against your back leg. Now unravel slowly, taking your left leg off your right. An option for your arms here to reach forwards, maybe to cactus the arms or to reach your arms back. Again, that nice T shape here. Connect to your belly. You can also have your hands here and pray in front of your chest. Now try to lift your left leg and try not to lift your hip. So try to keep shining that bony bit of your left hip towards the floor. Ground your standing foot here. Keep breathing. And slowly bring your left leg back in. Tadasana, in neutral, drop the shoulders, take a natural breath, and notice the grounding of your feet here. So we're going to come into crescent lunge, and crescent lunge is our warm-up pose before the big chest opener. So here, step your left foot to the front and your right foot or to the back of your mat. Take a nice wide step, feel like your hips are square with the top of your mat. Now bend your left knee, bend your right knee here slightly, and slowly start to lengthen out your right leg, press the heel back, keep moving your hip forward, and then inhale, float your arms here up. So draw length here through all four sides of your torso. Press the balls of your feet here down. See if you can really magnetize the balls of your feet here. So it feels like you should be able to scissor the inner thighs. Lift your lower belly. And then slowly step your right foot back in. Tadasana, again neutral. Drop the shoulders. Take that natural breath. And then we'll switch sides. So step your right foot to the front and your left foot here to the back of your mat. So again, a really nice wide step. Feel, or with your hands, feel that the hips are square with the top of your mat. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee here slightly. Then press the left heel back. And then inhale, float your arms here up. You can root down through the balls of your feet. Magnetize the balls of your feet here. Lift your lower belly, reach into your fingertips. Try to relax your shoulders here slightly so it still feels like you have space to breathe. And then slowly step your left foot back in. Mountain pose, Tadasana. And drop the shoulders, take a natural breath. Notice the grounding of your feet. So now coming into that peak pose, coming into dancer's pose. Take it nice and slow and really use your breath here in this pose. Try not to come into this pose too quickly. So inhale, float your arms up. And then exhale, lower your right hand down. Bend your right knee, catch your right foot here. Bring your knees here together so they touch. So start with the knees touching. Reach here through the whole left side of your rib cage. And then exhale, slowly start to press the right foot here into your hand. So squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Lift your chest here on an inhale. And on the exhale, press the foot here slowly back against your hand. Now control or hold this pose with your belly. So hip points, rib points towards each other. So you protect your lower back. And then keep working with your breath here. So on the inhale, lift your chest. On the exhale, press the foot here slowly back against your hand. Just a few more breaths here, holding dancer's pose. And then slowly come out. Back to Tadasana, back to neutral. And drop the shoulders, take a natural breath. And really notice the grounding of your feet. So we're going to come into our second side. Again, inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Bend your left knee, catch your foot. Bring your knees here together so they touch. Reach here through the right side of your ribcage, right side of your body. And then slowly press the left foot into your hand. Now, slowly bring yourself deeper into this pose. It doesn't really matter if you're here, here, or all the way here. Just try and come into this pose slowly. Keep lengthening through the right side. And make this pose about opening the chest. So just focus on squeezing your shoulder blades towards each other. And just gently pressing the foot back against your hand. You don't have to come into this pose really deep. And then keep working with your breath here. So on the inhale, lift your chest. On the exhale, press the foot here slowly back against your hand. And then we'll slowly come out. Again, Tadasana, neutral, drop the shoulders, natural breath. Notice the ground of your feet. So now coming into our second round, slightly shorter hold here, so maybe you can come into it slightly stronger. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Bend your right knee, catch your foot here. Bring your knees together so they touch. Reach it through the left side of your rib cage. Then exhale, press the right foot into your hand. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Lift your chest on an inhale. On the exhale, press the foot here back against your hand. And then we'll slowly come out. Tadasana. Neutral. And we'll come into our second side. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Bend your knee, catch your foot. You can bring the knees together. Reach here through the right side of your rib cage. Exhale, gently press the foot here back against your hand. Slowly breathe yourself slightly deeper into this dancer's pose. Work with your breath. On the inhale, lift. On the exhale, press the foot back against your hand. And we'll slowly come out. Tadasana. In neutral. Drop the shoulders. Notice the grounding of your feet. So now coming into our counter pose to close the chest. Step your right foot forward and your left foot 2 to 3 paces back. Feel your hips, make sure that the bony bits of your hips point straight to the front. Interlace your fingers, place your hands here behind your head. Inhale, lift your lower belly. Exhale, slowly fold. And just take your forehead here to your knee. Tuck your chin here into your throat. And draw your elbows towards your knee. Keep your hips square. Press your feet down. And slowly press the floor away and bring yourself back up to stand. Then switch your feet here around. So left foot to the front, right foot back. Then keep the hips here square. Interlace your fingers the opposite way, so different index finger here on top. Inhale, and then exhale, slowly fold. Taking your forehead to your knee, tucking your chin here into your throat, drawing your elbows towards your knee. Keep your hips square, right hip forward, left hip back. And then slowly press the floor away, bring yourself back up to stand. Step towards the front of your mat again, come back to Tadasana. So now separate your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart and lower down into Malasana, into squat pose. So drop your hips here, place your elbows against the inner knees and lift out of your lower back. Draw length through your spine and really try to soften into your hips. So with each exhale, see if you can take the knees a little bit wider. Lift your chest, draw your shoulders down. If it's too much to keep your heels down, your heels can be lifted, your heels can be off the floor. If it's too much to bend your knees all the way, you can always land your elbows here. Or you can have your fingers here out in front. And then we'll slowly come out. We're going to come into plank pose, and we're going to hold plank here for 1 whole minute, and I will tell you when that minute will start. So come down onto your elbows, and place your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Interlace your fingers here, And tuck the toes, or bend your knees and drop your knees here on the mat. You have to drop your hips here fairly low. Now your minute for plank will start now. So either tucking the toes, bringing the whole body parallel to the mat. You have to drop your hips a little bit. Draw your pubic bone towards your belly button. Press your elbows down and see if you can round your upper back slightly. Then focus on your breath. Really keep breathing. Allow yourself here to be carried by your breath. You have a little bit more than half a minute left. You can always come down onto your knees here and push your ankles behind your back. Focus on your breath. Nice, smooth, even breath here, in and out through your nose. Just a few more breaths. And then slowly bend your knees and press back to child's pose. So take your bum back towards your heels. You can either tuck your arms back or reach them forward. Just for now, really allow yourself to stop. Take a moment to catch up with your breath, catch up with your heart rate. Here, soften your belly, so just let your belly here drop. And slowly move forward and come and lie down on your belly. So now entering the back bend here on the belly, be mindful of your lower back. So come and lie down, place your hands here underneath your shoulders, draw your elbows up and in. If you have a sensitive lower back, keep your feet wide. If you can, see if you can zip up the insides of your legs. Start with your chin on the mat or your forehead on the mat. And then on your next inhale, lift your chest here up. Let your hands hover above the mat or lightly brush the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades here towards each other. And we're really trying to press the tops of your feet down. And slowly come out. Stack the palms, place your forehead onto stacked palms and just gently rock out your hips. Just a gentle rocking side to side. And again, start with your chin on the mat or your forehead on the mat. Reach your arms back now, so coming into Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift your chest up, lift your arms up. Also lift your legs here up. Now try to come onto the softest part here of your belly. On the inhale, lift your chest, and the exhale, press the feet here towards the back of the room. And slowly come out. Stack the palms, place your forehead onto stacked palms, and just gently rock out your hips. Gentle rocking side to side. Last back bend now on your belly. Bend your knees, reach back with your hands. See if you can catch your feet in your hands. You can catch your ankles or your feet. Again, start with your chin on the mat and your forehead on the mat. Keep your knees here hip distance apart. Then on your inhale, lift your chest up and see if you can press the feet here back against your hands. Now work with your breath. On the inhale, lift your chest. On the exhale, press the feet here back against your hand. One more breath here. Inhale, exhale, press back. And slowly come out, and this time press back to child's pose. So again, bum back towards your heels. Sit bones heavy, tailbone heavy. You allow yourself to notice that light lengthening here of your spine. And then inhale, slowly come up. We're going to come into saddle pose. So get the big toes to touch behind you here. And take your knees here as wide as the mat. Now lean back on your hands. Briefly lift your hips up, scoop your tailbone under, and then settle your tailbone here between your heels. The option here is to stay on your hands, or to maybe lower down onto your elbows, or to maybe lower all the way down onto your shoulders. And if your shoulders are touching the mat here, see if you can maybe take your arms up and over. Be mindful of your knees. If you feel Pressure in your knees. You might want to wedge something underneath your bum to take the pressure off, so you have a little lift there away from your feet. Now press your knees down, press your toes down, and try to keep sending your tailbone forwards. And inhale, slowly come up. Then lift yourself up and come back to Balasana, back to child's pose. And inhale, slowly come up. And coming into our last back bends now, last two back bends, camel pose. Fold your mat in if you want to. Just have the knees, give the knees that extra support. Now tuck your toes and sit back onto your heels. Just for a moment, spend a little moment just opening the soles of your feet. So catch your toes, spread them out, get every single toe heel. Try to get every single toe to touch the mat. And then coming up onto your knees, take your hands here into your lower back and really feel the support in your lower back. Begin to very gently feed your hips here forward. Lift your chest here up. Squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades towards each other. Stay here. This might be where you need to stay today. This is more than enough. Or start to lean back. Catch the heels in your hands. Lift your chest high. Feed your hips forwards. Only drop your head and neck if it feels comfortable in your neck and your throat. Always have the option here to look down your chest. And again, the gaze here is down the line of your nose. Now to come out, support your lower back, squeeze your upper legs, slowly come out and come back to child's pose. Now inhale, slowly come up. Last back bend. So back onto your knees. You have the option to either tuck the toes or to leave the toes untucked. A little bit further to reach if you leave the toes untucked. And take your hands again into your lower back. Begin to feed your hips here forwards. Lift your chest here up. Squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades towards each other. Stay here or maybe drop all the way back again. Lift your chest high. Feed your hips forward. Draw hip points, rib points here towards each other. Only drop your head and neck if it feels comfortable. Take 2 more breaths here. To come out, support your lower back, squeeze your upper legs, slowly come out, and come back to child's pose. Then inhale, slowly come up, lift yourself up, come to sit and just swing your legs here forward. So come and sit in Dandasana first. Now grab the thighs, roll the inner thighs here. We'll see if you can walk the flesh away from your bum. Look at your feet and your kneecaps and just make sure that the toes and the kneecaps point straight up towards the ceiling. Engage your legs here evenly and try to keep your feet square. Then inhale, float your arms up. Really zip up your belly, reach into your fingertips, and then exhale, slowly fold. Just let your hands here land where they need to land. Come up slightly on the inhale, and then exhale, fold. Move your chest forward, move the top of your head here forward. So really try to think forward rather than down. Eventually, when you feel like you can't move any further forward, that's when you drop your head. Take 1 more breath here. And inhale, slowly come up. Bend your knees. Bring your bum close to the front of your mat. And make your way to come and lie down on your back here. We're going to come into thread the needle now. So place your right ankle just above your left knee. Thread the needle, take your right hand through the gap between your legs and you can catch the hamstrings or your shin. Now flex your right foot, focus on rolling out the right hip and gently draw your left knee here towards your chest. Roll out your right hip. Keep your right foot here flexed. And then slowly release the hands. The option now is to uncross the legs or to cross the legs fully, where you slide your right thigh over your left. And then take both knees here to the left. Cactus your arm or stretch your right arm out to the side. Look over your right hand. And you can place your left hand on top of your right knee. So the legs can be crossed or uncross your legs. Just try to keep your knees here together. And then slowly bring your knees all the way back up again. And switch the crossing of your legs. So left ankle just above the right knee. Thread the needle. Take your left hand through the gap between your legs. Catch the hamstrings, catch your shin. Gently draw your knee, your right knee towards your chest. Roll out your left hip. Keep your left foot here flexed. One more breath here. And then either, again, sliding the left thigh all the way over the right or uncross your legs. And drop both knees now to the right. And take your left arm here out to the side. Keep your left shoulder close to the mat and flush the breath here through the left side of your ribcage, left side of your body. One more breath here. And then slowly draw your knees back into your chest, uncross your legs. Just give yourself that brief tight squeeze. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. Then place your feet here on either side of your mat. And let your knees here drop together so they touch. Press your lower back down to promote the length here of your spine. Maybe take your arms already slightly wide. And we'll finish here with 3 lion breaths. On the exhale lion breath, open your mouth, stick your tongue out and press the air up from the base of your belly. So that's a cooling breath, cleansing breath, really nice clearing breath. So we'll do 3 of those. Exhale everything naturally out right now. And then inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And then stay here like this, with your knees here touching, or maybe slide your legs here down the mat, coming into that full Shavasana. Take up as much space as you feel comfortable. Allow your whole physical body here to start to feel heavy. And try to really let go of your arms, your hands, your legs, your feet. Drop your chest. You want to grab a blanket and place a blanket over your body. Grab a blanket, put your socks on, put your top on. Just notice your body here lying on the ground. And allow yourself to really take the support here of the floor and of the earth underneath. Allow yourself here to feel held. Relax your face, soften your jaw. Drop your chest, soften your belly. Your breath is effortless. This is exactly where you need to be right now. Allowing the body's natural intelligence to take over and to process, to register, to digest. Allowing yourself this conscious rest. Very, very slowly. Begin to deepen your breath. So move your hands, your fingers, your feet and toes, and if it feels good, stretch out overhead. Draw one knee into your chest, draw the other knee into your chest, and slowly roll to the right. Stay there for a few breaths. Very, very slowly, and when you're ready, bring yourself up, come into a comfortable seat. Keep your eyes here closed and place your hands here on your knees or in your lap. And settle into your seat here. Briefly scan your body, check in with how you feel. Notice the quality of your presence. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Cover the heart here with your hands or hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Just lift your heart up to your hands. Lightly tuck your chin here. Bow your head to your heart. Thank you for sharing your energy here with us this morning. We're here in gratitude of your magical body, your powerful mind, your nourishing breath. Deep gratitude towards the simplicity of feeling and being present. May we offer this practice to those and to where it is needed the most. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. To all of the hearts. When you are ready, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you all again. Really cool that you could join me again. I'll be here again tonight. I am teaching I'll take you through a meditation